Well, just when you thought the Pinnacle Award show was over, there's a part two, and thank God there's a part two. We got found two of the Atomic Time members to join us tonight, and we're doing sort of a second installment here. And we've got Gabriel and Roger. Roger,
Roger Lopez.
that's right. Roger's the lead singer, and Gabriel is the keyboardist extraordinaire. And then, just to make things even more interesting, we added Thomas, one of the most famous music reviewers out there, hailing from Canada. Eh? Yeah, I gotta do it again. He's seen this before, but but yeah, no, I'm a Canadian lover. I love Canada. We're about an hour from the border here in Bellingham, and yeah, and Thomas is just fantastic. You'll see. All right, so the first question is basically tell us about 2025. He and I both thought your album was fantastic, but what did the rest of the world think? I think you're on mute.
Your microphone.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Uh,
Go ahead.
and 25 was a great year for us. It got things moving again. We're kind of a slow band that we released like in 2019, and it was slow because of the pandemic, but we kept producing, and we decided to release the album in 25, which got some great reviews, including yours, which made us very happy. We got a great review from Prog Magazine as well, and very few negative. I don't think there was any negative like this is trash. Like
You shouldn't be.
there was people that thought like too many ambient, uh, too many long intros. Like
Oh, okay.
it's a great criticism, but we like to do this, and so to won't please everyone. Um,
I gotta just jump in before I forget. What was it like going to Abbey Road Studios for both of you? Because I mean, you're young. You probably don't remember. Well, you don't remember the Beatles like Thomas and I do. But what was it like walking into that place and seeing that sign? I mean, it would just blow me away.
yeah, there was uh, a confusion, I think, because we didn't actually walk into the studio. We uh, we were at in London for a week because we wanted to record the pianos in a great piano, and we have a family in London, so we took the opportunity, and we ended up recording at Mastercard Studios in London, the pianos. We thought about Abbey Road and Rack, but we preferred to do that because of prices, and there there's a Steinway in there, and
But
then
you
we
went
recorded.
in. You went into Abbey Road.
No, actually
Didn't tour it at all.
we entered like a not as an artist, like we went there
And the
as
Masters.
tourists. Yeah,
As tourists,
and
okay, but you went in.
basically, yeah,
That's what I'm trying
it
to
was
say.
amazing.
You're walking down some of the halls at the Beatles, Pink Floyd.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, it's
it had to
the
be,
the energy is
yeah.
to think you're there like with all this. It's amazing. But we did the masters with them, uh, and the master for the Atmos, Dolby Atmos, with them.
Oh, okay.
And we plan to, if there's a opportunity and I guess money, you know, to record uh, this year actually.
Oh, wonderful.
In, in London or in Abbey Road would be a dream for us.
All right, and I'm sorry I interrupted you on 25, but I got to ask one more before I forget. And I think your dad kind of said that it was possible, but is Kim coming back?
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
got, if you
There's
haven't
nothing.
heard Kim at the end of Voice of God, please put that on and listen to it. Watch the I think you guys have like a YouTube something with that on there. But yeah, or you probably have it on Spotify or somewhere. But please listen to that. It is incredible. But that's good to hear. She'll be back. All right, I'm going to try not to interrupt you again. Go ahead and both of you talk about 2025. Sorry, we lost you again, Gabriel.
Sorry.
No, that's all right.
Uh, we released the album, and it's a huge band with people from far. We don't live in the same city. We can't rehearse a lot, and we planned on doing a video, playing live, so we can send to venues, uh, big venues. So it would be worth it to bring Roger from Santa Catarina
É
and
Porto Alegre, Rio Grande do Sul.
Porto Alegre. Sorry,
Porto Alegre.
another state. And we did it. We rented a place in Bauru, our city, and we for 2 days we rehearsed and recorded two tracks, the Digital Coma and Violeta's Dream, and we started sending it to a ton of places. Uh, Fortunately, right now there was no opportunity, big opportunity that would be worth to bring everyone. Um, so there is we started working on the third and planning to start some gigs this year, hopefully.
All right, and you think it'll be released this year or?
Yeah,
Oh,
my dad is more hopeful. I uh, I think it's possible. We have a bunch of tracks that we've been working for years and now, uh, and now we're going to do the arrangements. Uh, but it's a slow process because even I don't live in the same city as my father. Um, but if we get a focused like 3 weeks, I think we can finish the arrangements. It's already pretty developed. It's very nice. I think we're structuring the album like a huge song. We it's not like the last that was like a track, another track. And,
so it's going to be one huge long track broken into pieces or?
yeah, the start of the album is more like uh, it's almost the same tonality. It's uh, it has a continuity, but it's not a same track. It's like one song ends and it feels like you're in the same story going to the another view. I don't think it's
Do
it's
you have a title yet or
a highlight. Sorry,
title name for the album yet?
I don't think my father will be
Okay. Yeah, no,
pleased.
no, no. I
Well,
don't. Yeah, don't let go of any secrets if the whole band doesn't want to. But I just thought I'd ask anyway. And Roger, you're singing more, hopefully?
I'm a vocal teacher, so I have a few students at my city, but I stopped doing small concerts in bars and restaurants. I'm focusing on learning drums this year.
Oh,
It
wow.
was a kind of a slow year, but the two videos we recorded was an awesome experience, and I'm being very focused on learning drums. There's a crazy thing for a singer, right?
No, hey, Phil Collins. I mean, there's a lot of them out there.
Yes, yes, that's one of my heroes.
Yeah.
Let me show my let me. So that's my small
Oh,
drums
wow. There's your kit.
at my studio. So yeah, always finding new things in music to keep you going, because it's hard to get motivated and uh, keep on the struggle to survive with music and maintaining the flame that made you enter in music. So I'm always looking for new things. I love being in the band. It's an awesome experience. The two songs we recorded was awesome because the band felt like very connected and playing the same thing. Sometimes one person's playing something and the other kind of is not right there. So the album was uh, awesome, magnificent, and the experience of the band together was awesome. And that happened in 2025. We never played together. Yeah.
Wow.
So the first album was release, and the band never played a show, never meet the um, the integrants, right?
The rest
So
of you.
that's it.
Wow.
Always moving forward in music, right? That's
Definitely.
what keeps the flame alive.
Are you going to be singing more vocals on this new album?
I think I will. I will do. Sorry.
Yeah,
That's okay.
there's a ton of instrumental also, but there's uh, a focus on the vocals as well.
Right.
We
All right.
Who writes the
Sometimes
Thomas.
lyrics?
great.
Yeah, Thomas, go
Sometimes
ahead. You
Who
jump
writes
in
the
there.
lyrics? I'm very curious. Who writes the lyrics? Is it Gabriel or is it Pedro or
Yeah, it's Pedro.
Roger?
Pedro and Gabriel, they work on the songs,
Mhm.
uh, from lyrics to melody, everything.
Yeah, Pedro is very uh, protective of the of his lyrics. I have a ton of criticism, and then we fight a lot in the composing.
As kids and parents do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, a
Plus
typical father and
musicians.
son
Wow. Yeah.
relation.
yeah. But he does a great job, I believe, and he's a great composer.
He writes the music as well from the guitar point of view. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, once we begin composing, like the music kind of becomes ours, but uh, there's always one that sparks the first structure. Like the last album, my father was began composing say Call Nights, Digital Coma, and Violeta's Dream. That like his songs, but anyways, and me, I started Blue and Voice of God, but we it's our songs like in this new album, like almost all the songs are his sparkings, like he began them, and
He
we
starts
are
out with
working.
guitar and then you come in, you mean?
Yeah. No, some of the tracks he began on the synthesizer actually, and then he goes like continue, and I do it, and he adds the guitars, and maybe I I do another part of the track, and we develop like this way, and then I compose something that he doesn't like, and we fight about it, and I give up. It's
Yeah.
so
Thomas, did you have a question?
No, 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 that's all good. I mean, composing always starts with an idea somehow, right? And a feeling or a touch. And then sometimes it doesn't work out. Even the composer himself will go, that's not what I wanted to, that's not what I wanted to express. So that when you have a partner, it's very important actually to have fights. Because the word is not really fights. It's contra, a counter opinion, if you like. And what that generally does, I think, and it's very obviously the case because when Gabriel said, and then in the end I surrender, you come to a compromise. And generally, the compromise is a hell of a lot better than the original idea because you sort of squeezed it a bit, So,
Yeah.
so that's the beauty of it all. Because especially in Prague, I mean, it's not abacab,
Yeah, yeah.
It's not A, B, C. It's not as
You
easy
guys,
as people think. You have to come up really with inspiration. And sub sounds was. I mean, I remember hearing it, and I felt that it was someone very very correctly identified as breathing,
yeah,
which is really interesting because the breathing part comes back to, how you want to compose and how you want to create. It's a very organic thing that has no beginning, no end, no past, no present, no future. It's something that is literally born. So that's what makes it very exciting when we have an event like this where we ask someone, so what are you did this album, the next one is the most important.
yeah,
yeah. And the cover is sums up what he was saying too, that the cover art and just there's nothing missing on this album. It's so rare. I think he'll agree with me. It's so rare to find a brand new band, and you guys aren't brand new. You've been doing this for a while, but to us, you're brand new, and all of a sudden you hear this, and you're like, "Where? What did I miss? How did I miss these guys? These guys are fantastic, and that's why we're doing this. That's why he and I want to cover this. We want to get you guys out there because there's just not enough people that know about you yet. And once they do, we won't be the only ones that'll be talking about it. You really, and I know my wife always tells me you keep thanking people too much, but you really, if you only knew what he and I do, and what Thomas and I, when I knew, we've listened to all these albums in back of us and all that stuff, and to kind of hear it coming back again, you just, that's why we're so excited about it. So thank you really
thank you so much.
for everything you're doing, and keep doing what you're doing. And your dad has incredible discipline. I know that's frustrating. I lived under a football coach, and I know what discipline's like. But stay with it because he knows what he's doing, and he's shaping a fantastic band, and you are too. I don't want to downplay what you're doing because your keyboards. I don't know how Thomas felt, but I didn't hear anyone else that played keyboards like that. So you deserve every right to be right next to him, in terms of composing and things like that. And Roger, I gave you the trophy, but I didn't get a chance to say it to you live. But you really, something's been missing in Prague, and I think it's been that. And I know I said fanfare for the common man, and that has no lyrics on it, but you have that common man sound to your vocal that it could be any of us. And I don't sing. I don't think Thomas sings,
Yeah.
but you really captured that feeling for me anyway, that you're speaking in the words, even if they weren't your lyrics, it was like the common man, reaching out, trying to talk to God, trying to figure out time and space and everything else that you guys talked about. And that's a hard quality to find, believe me.
The less is better.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sometimes in music, the less is the better, right?
Well, yeah.
Uh, uh, People use too many ornamentations, too many vibrato, too many, you know, it, yeah. It kind of exactly what you said, detach the people from the voice. And I always try to be me and my singer, a normal guy using my voice to communicate. So it's very, very wonderful to hear that that about.
And I know you probably won't mind this comparison, but it reminded me of Greg Lake and that feeling that I got when I listened to him and Father Christmas and all the wonderful songs that he made. It's that I come back to that common man, that feeling that,
Mhm.
we can all do it, even though some of us can't. But I'm telling you,
Gabriel was a little trick to me in this album because there were some very high notes.
I
And
bet.
I
Yeah.
have a very deep voice than normal. I have a,
Yeah.
and so it was kind of hard, but it was very fun to sing the album.
Oh,
But
it was pretty good on Voice of God, I can tell you that much. That was
yeah,
what
definitely.
an awesome piece of music. I think that was the one that nailed me. When I
Yeah.
heard that the first time, I literally thought that I heard the voice of God. So
Whoa,
Yeah.
Oh,
thank you.
congratulations.
And I'm so glad you're bringing Kim back because she
Yes.
highlights your lows. You got those low vocals, and
Yeah,
you hear her, and it just complements it. And
absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
so it was a great surprise.
there's only so many times you can say perfection, but it was perfect. Yeah. Um, but thank you both for taking time out of your day. Do you have any additional questions, Thomas? All right.
I just hope next album is gonna be a whopper. That's all.
Well, yeah, and
we
what
hope.
he means is he knows you're going to make one, but he hopes that enough people say, "Oh my God, this Atomic Time, I got to buy this thing."
Yeah, yeah.
In other words, it gets the recognition that it deserves, and you guys do deserve it, and I really hope that happens. And we're going to be here to help you as much as possible.
Yep.
Did you
Uh,
guys have anything more you wanted to say, Gabriel or Roger?
No,
All right.
yeah, I think I'll give to you the name of the album. Like, if someone watched it until now, it will be Inertia.
Inertia?
Inertia.
Inertia.
Good.
for sure.
That's exactly what you're moving on. Good.
Yeah.
I'm moving through inertia. Yeah. Tell him thanks. You probably had to check it out with Dad, right? Did you have to ask
What?
Dad?
No,
Did you?
no.
Oh, you just did it.
I took the
Okay.
liberties.
Well, thank you.
He says I'm the band leader because I'm.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. That's
Yeah, there we
He's
go.
kind of the dictator of the
but,
band, Gabriel.
yeah.
Gabriel is
oh,
kind of,
okay.
it has to be this way. If
Okay.
not, is this way, it's not right, right? But
Well,
the
look what he
right of
did. Yeah.
Gabriel, it's always the better.
Yeah.
Has a great ear, has a great ear, and always fresh ideas. And the execution of Gabriel is something from out of this world.
And we can hear that in the
Yeah.
music.
Yeah, impressive.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys. Anything else you wanted to say? You were talking possibly about a concert. Is it Europe or America or South America? Or still too early?
Yeah, it's realistically uh, South America
Okay.
here because, uh, as you said, we didn't get the full recognition like required to get us a gig that can bring the Moogs
Yeah.
like in the
Need
70s and
fans. You need an audience. Yeah.
Yeah.
we need an audience and a big stage and
Yeah.
it's not easy.
No.
Maybe in a festival, that's maybe
Yeah.
a good idea. That's generally the way it works in Prague. You go on a 3-day festival, or there's tons of them in Europe, and even in US. There's even one in Quebec. There Terra Incognita, which is a
Yeah.
3-day affair, and there's 3 bands every day. So basically, 9 bands get to play in the same place on 3 different days, which is pretty good. And you have 300, 400 people who attend. So I mean, it's not it's not Taylor Swift, but it's you know,
Hmm.
but it's good to play live, because
Oh yeah.
playing live is about the only way really you can make money and exposure at the same time. So
And we need a band. We think like we Roger has been with us for this long, for since 2017. But we didn't get the opportunity to live with each other and compose together. And that's something I think was uh, necessary in the 70s. And uh, I think it is one of the reasons that there were so many bands. Like it was all present, and if we don't rehearse, there's no band, there's no.
so
So we miss that. We need to get gigs so we can start being a band really.
Well, you
Yeah.
got the two of us behind you. I'm sorry, and there are others that have talked about your album as well. And one other thing I was just going to recommend is watch the earlier version of this. There's a bunch of people there that I'm sure would like to collaborate with you, or would at
Mm-hmm.
least open up that. Um, and there's more out there that would love to collaborate with you guys and use your friends. Those are your friends, your peers, to help you, and you help them back. Obviously, it's not a one-way street, and just work together. But you got some fantastic people on my list and on his list that um, are making some fantastic music, and they're independent artists just like you, and they all want to grow like you. And the more of you that work together, the better.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we'll see the
Yes.
next steps. We would love to get to some of these festivals, and we just don't know any, and it's plus the travel and uh, but we will be in touch.
well, whenever you're ready, feel free to contact me, okay? Because
Okay.
I have a lot of connection, just like Mark. Um, I found a label that promotes us as well, from my
Oh.
contacts. So again, I'm not a musician per se, but because of my experience and my connections, and of course, writing for all kinds of artists who are very happy that someone is writing about them,
Mm-hmm.
labels suddenly show up. And so finding a label is maybe the only way that you may consider in the future. There's some very good prog labels today that are, they're not sharks, they're not thieves, they're not, you know, they're in it because they want to promote the music. So getting promotional help, I can help you with that very easily. I know exactly one person in mind who would do wonders. It's not even expensive, really. And getting a label also, you
Oh.
have to knock on the right door. It took me two
Yeah.
doors to find one for Enigmatic Sound Machines, too. And Mark knows them
Mm-hmm.
both. So
Hmm.
No,
it's a very strong, very tight community worldwide.
Yeah.
from Korea to Indonesia to Australia to Chile and Brazil and Canada. I mean, Prague is literally everywhere, everywhere. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I remember once someone said to me, all you need, when Prague was dead, someone once told me that all you need is two fans in every major city in the world, and you're laughing.
Yeah, you need it.
Think
Yeah,
about it for a second. Two
definitely,
fans,
definitely,
every big
definitely.
city in the world, and
Yep.
you're happy.
Yeah,
Very happy
yeah.
because you have an audience.
Yes, you
Yeah.
do.
Oh, thank you so much, man.
Any?
We will for sure we will contact you. We
Yeah,
really need like some. We don't. We're like walking in the limbo with no doors. Seems like impossible journey. Would be very hopeful, helpful.
Yeah, I think I sent, and I'm not sure if this is the same one Thomas is talking about, but I sent, I think Pedro and Claire, and she's a great promotional person. She's not the only one, but she is. She's doing a fantastic job with independent prog, small prog bands, and really helping them get recognized. And I'll send that to you as well, Gabriel, if you want it as well, Roger. But yeah, she's also a musician and cares a lot about how well you
wonderful
do,
person.
and wants you
Wonderful.
to win. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
super.
you like her? You've talked to her, Toms?
Oh, I talk to her every day because
Yeah.
how I managed to connect with her is that she would send me bands that she had just signed for reviewing. So I
Yeah.
would then review it, and like she's like, okay, you basically it's as you know, Mark, it's you scratch my back and I scratch your back.
Yeah.
You help me and I help you. It's That's what a community is, you give and take all the time, and then you
Mm-hmm.
realize that these are good people with good intentions, and yes, some of them it's their living, but they are not, they're not sharks, they're not managers, who come and go. They're actually into, and especially in Anne Claire's, she is a musician herself. She has a band, she has two actually. So I mean, this is something that is very concrete, and she's dying to have new people on. The more, the better, because she
The
can
the
handle.
only the only thing she does is because I said, why don't you reach out to some of these people? And she says, no, I'd rather have them reach out to me. So I'll send you all her contact information, but it's up to you to follow up. And
Mm-hmm.
that's all you need to do. And I'm telling you, she's a world of knowledge and expertise. So,
Yes.
yeah. And I don't want to, I'm a teacher and I'm sounding condescending and I don't want to do that. So I'm sorry if I do,
No,
but
no.
you guys know more about music than I do, how to make it and play it. But we're just really thankful you did this tonight. And did you guys have anything else you wanted to say?
No, thank you so much for this, and we hope to release more for you and for just just want to.
One thing we didn't say, Happy New Year. I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
let's all
happy New
be
Year.
positive. It's going to be a great year.
Yeah.
And the thing we're celebrating 25 has 2025 has been fantastic, but let's make 2026 even better. Roger,
For sure.
Thank thank you for the opportunity, and happy New Year. Yeah, happy New Year.
definitely. Thomas.
Yeah, happy New Year, guys, and jogo bonito.
All
Muito
right,
bom.
I'm gonna turn off the recording and then we can all talk for a couple minutes here. Hold on just a second here.